Hello, I'm Sara Santosh and welcome to Southall TV News Roundup. In international news, a major earthquake has struck the eastern side of Nepal near Mount Everest only 2 weeks after 8,000 people died from a similar disaster. 37 people have been killed and more than 1,000 have been injured. The earthquake also affected India, where 17 people have died in the state of Bihar and Uttar Pradesh. This particular occurrence registered a magnitude of 7.3 compared to the quake at the end of April, which registered 7.8. Prime Minister Sushil Koirala called for courage and patience and urged all those who assisted Nepal since the last earthquake on the 25th of April to once again extend a helping hand. In other news, a British warship has rescued hundreds of migrants from the Mediterranean, the Ministry of Defence has said. HMS Bulwark brought more than 400 people to safety after they were found 40 miles off the Libyan coast in inflatable boats. The European Commission has proposed a scheme to offer 20,000 refugees the right to settle in the EU. However, Theresa May, the Home Secretary, has suggested that the rescued migrants should be returned back to their homeland. Mrs May said that offering resettlement to migrants rescued from the Mediterranean Sea would encourage more people to make the difficult and dangerous journey. This is why the UK is not backing the plan proposed by the EU. The UK Home Office has instead suggested that the European Commission should focus on combating the people traffickers. In national news, Prime Minister David Cameron has been assigning his cabinet, which includes a number of female ministers who have been promoted. Amber Rudd has become Energy and Climate Change Secretary, while Anna Soubry and Priti Patel will attend cabinet as small business and employment ministers. Boris Johnson will see out his final year as the Mayor of London until May 2016. Mr Cameron was greeted with applause from the Conservative backbenchers as he addressed them for the first time since winning a majority. Other appointments announced included Sajid Javid moving to Business Secretary from Culture Secretary, veteran Tory MP John Whittingdale becomes Secretary of State for Culture, Media and Sport. Ian Duncan-Smith remains as Work and Pension Secretary, and Jeremy Hunt remains in charge of health. In other news, cities in England will get powers over housing, transport, planning and policing under plans set out by George Osborne in his first post-election speech. A city's deviation bill will be in the Queen's speech later this month. Greater Manchester will take on the powers when electing a mayor in 2 years' time and should lead the way for other cities to follow. George Osborne said that running everything from London was broken and had unbalanced the economy. He also said that the devolution would apply to Scotland and Wales. The powers will be granted for any city that wanted to elect their own mayor. In local news, with less than 50 days left until the start, Ealing Council is encouraging residents to get behind this year's Ealing Summer Festivals on social media. Councillor Bazim Mahfouz, Cabinet Member for Transport, Environment and Leisure, said, "The 50 days countdown is a great way to get a real flavour of the events. If you're not already following the Ealing Summer Team, do it today and you could be in a chance of winning some comedy festival tickets." The draw will take place once the deadline has closed and the winning names will appear at www.ealingsummers.com. That's it for now. I'm Sara Santosh. Thank you for watching Southall TV News Roundup. I shall be back next week with more news.